Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I animate my titles for my YouTube videos. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, here's an example of one of my titles that I created for my Tokyo vlog a few months back. To make these titles, what I'm essentially doing is creating a very simple GIF, or GIF, however you say it. It's otherwise a series of images stitched together in a loop. I use Adobe Photoshop to create the images and then eventually transfer them to Adobe Premiere Pro. Although you can likely replicate this process with any video or photo editor program. Anyways, let's get started. First things first, we're going to open a new project in Adobe Photoshop with the same dimensions as a YouTube video. So that's 1920 pixels wide by 1080 pixels tall. Next, we're going to draw the title. I use brushes that I've downloaded online that mimic crayons or pencils when I draw my titles, and you can download some really great brushes online. I've made sure to link the brushes that I'm using in this video in the description box, so please go ahead and check that out. Before you start drawing, you might want to check that the flow of your brush is low enough so that it actually looks like a crayon. So I'm just going to change the flow here, and that looks like a pencil to me. But before we actually get drawing, I typically like to type out my title so that I can trace it over with the brush. That way I make sure everything is placed well and I don't make any mistakes. Also, if you want to draw your title in white, which I often do, make sure you change your background color. I'll choose this dark green for now. Okay, so we're going to quickly type out our title, and for the purpose of this video, my title will just be my Instagram handle. Now that I've typed it out, I'm going to start drawing over the typed title in a new layer with my pencil brush. Also, you don't want your tracing to be perfect, so messy is completely fine. Now that we're done the first image, we're going to hide that layer and create a new layer to repeat the process. You're going to want to create 3 separate title images. Now that I have my 3 title images, I want to save them as PNG files so they have transparent backgrounds. Delete all background layers and the typed title. Next, export each image as a PNG. Now that that's done, we can open Adobe Premiere Pro and actually put the title together. Import your image files into your media bin and subsequently drag them into the next open video layer. It's important to lock all your previous Premiere Pro video and audio layers so you don't mess anything up. Select all the layers together, right-click, and click Speed/Duration. I usually change my speeds to this, but feel free to play around with it. Also, make sure you check the box beside ripple effect. Click OK. Now that the frames are the correct duration, select the frames, copy, and paste until your title is the desired length. And that's it. I hope this tutorial proved somewhat useful to you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you guys try this in any of your own videos, please let me know. I would love to see how your titles have turned out. See you guys next time. Cheers!